I'm trying to experience all 50 states before I turn 30. It probably won't happen, but I'm gonna try. When you visit Louisiana, especially if you visit in the spring, chances are you'll run into rain. And a lot of it. In 2019, 4 of the top 10 wettest cities in the contiguous U.S. were in Louisiana. The average precipitation for the lower 48 was 36.3 inches. Louisiana's average was 64.4 inches, making it the second wettest state behind Hawaii. So here's what to do on a rainy day. After coffee, we had an early lunch at Turkey and the Wolf. It's a very cool counter-service sandwich shop that doesn't skimp on sauce. I got the Italian. Why does this thing suck? Upset. The Jazzy Pass gives you unlimited trips on buses and streetcars. You can buy them at any Walgreens in New Orleans or use the Go Mobile app. We took the bus up Magazine Street. Rachel, look how cool. Funky Monkey has some super unique pieces, both new and vintage, although a bit pricey.
Okay, you.
My socks are so wet, they're leaving footprints. Furries! The coolest part about Peaches is the 1940 lunch counter that remains from when the store was a Woolworths. In the 1960s, it became a part of the civil rights movement, being the second location where sit-ins took place to protest segregation. The Pope's first mixtape. Just up the block from Peaches is No Fleas Market, a thrift shop that benefits the Louisiana SPCA. Unsurprisingly, as soon as I entered, I was distracted. Hi, little baby. Big boy. Oh, he's doing his little kneading.
Do I make you feel safe?
Oh, I hope you find a loving home, little guy. You don't try to pet every cat you see in New Orleans, you're cursed. This proved to be a bold choice. The Creole Creamery is a local chain known for their inventive flavors. I don't remember what I got. I accidentally filmed this in slow motion, so this is what the footage actually looks like. One activity I don't recommend doing in the rain is a swamp tour. I had big dreams of seeing an alligator.
And this must be Molly.
Yes.
Take your time getting aboard. This is not Disney World. This is not pretend. It's not a zoo. The dangers are real. We strike things. Should I hit something while we're traveling along, it will be quite dramatic. Smell how clean the air is.
Our tour guide was very knowledgeable and had eyes like a hawk.
Now, about 7 feet up, you can see there's a big snake in there stretched out on that branch. That is the Rhodia rumpifer. It's vicious, but there's no venom left. That would be a yellow-crowned Night-Heron. They're nesting right now. Now, in fact, my guess is it's looking for sticks. That's a duck that generally doesn't swim and it doesn't quack. It swims like a duck, quacks like a duck. That may not be applicable.
Exterior. Honey Island Swamp, boat. It's a gray, cloudy day, and a Bayou boat filled with poncho-clad sightseers drifts alongside cypress trees. One such sightseer, more eager than most, looks up at the tour guide with hopeful eyes. This is Molly.
What do you think the chances are of seeing a gator today?
Not really good. I want you to see an alligator, but I make up nothing. We get sun, it's like flipping a switch, guys. Just that quick. This is wild. This is real. What we're going to do from here, we're going to take a little river ride down. 1 or 2, 3 places I know that we might have a chance to spot an alligator. That's where we're going to head to now. That's what we're going to do now. Great Blue Heron. What if I told you I consider this bird the #1 predator on the alligator? That bird eats more alligators than any other animal. See that long neck with that pointy bill? It would swim underwater, and all people would see was that bill coming up, and it'd hold its head straight up in the air, like that. And they thought it was a snake coming out of the water. That's the name snake bird. It eats fish.
We reach the second well-known gator location just after the downpour.
And there's a mama alligator back here that I have seen with her babies last week. She's easy to see. She's about 9 feet. About 400 pounds.
Sadly, we had no luck. My hunt to see a gator in real life continues.
Vulture.
As soon as we got back to the city, the showers had finally passed. Lafayette Cemetery No. 1 is a must-see. It was founded in 1833 when what is now the Garden District neighborhood was its own town of Lafayette. Since New Orleans is at or below sea level and there's no bedrock, it's just silt from the Mississippi River, they have to build the tombs above ground so the people don't just float away. Besides family tombs, there are coping tombs and society tombs. If you had to be buried underground for religious or personal reasons, you would be laid to rest in a coping tomb, where essentially the ground has been raised to better secure coffins in the case of a flood. And if you were part of an organization or group, you could be laid to rest among other members in a society tomb. I'm fascinated by the history and customs of cemeteries, and Lafayette Cemetery No. 1 certainly hit the mark.
I thought I heard you hiccup.
It's probably 1000% humidity right now. Just over the cemetery walls lies the beautiful Garden District, which is known for its tall columns, detailed ironwork, and generally impressive, sometimes highly private houses.
Do you have a new friend? Hi, precious baby.
But there was one home specifically I had to see.
Here it is. See it? I see it. This is her house.
In the final New Orleans episode of whatever this show is, we're back in the French Quarter and we're getting spooky.
Ah.
Swampy.